The Fix Show.
Somebody in the shower right now, like. See what you doing, Davis? You got on there thinking she rereading shit.
Right, I like that.
Yo, what up? You got a special guest in here.
Tap Park in the building.
Round of applause. I don't know if they can hear that, but see, he started.
I can.
So we're gonna give you the NCAA intro now. Starting. Tap Park, what up, boy? What's going on, man?
No, we're just chilling, bro. Yeah.
Where can we find you?
Everywhere. SoundCloud, Ted Park. Instagram, Twitter, at Ted Park Boy, B-O-I.
I'm about to say, not with a Y, with an I.
Yeah, with the I, and in the streets, you know, I'm just kidding.
Well, first I'm saying glad that you came up here with us tonight.
Yeah,
appreciate you coming up here.
Appreciate you guys having me, and shouts to the homie for having me pull up, you know, it's good people.
Definitely.
Welcome to New York.
Thank you. It's crazy. It's really crazy.
Is your first time in New York, or you frequently come up to New York?
Well, you know, I was going back and forth, and everything was just started clicking out here, so I decided to base out here.
Fuck it, right?
Yeah.
See, this is LA. I don't think you like LA.
I've been to LA a good handful of times. It's cool.
I feel like you fit in LA.
Yeah, it's cool, and there's mad Asian people. You know, the vibe here is great, and the music scene is so competitive, and I also feel there's an open lane for me, so I like it.
Let's talk about the music scene here and like the differences between here and Korea.
Well, in Korea, there's no indie music scene.
At all,
no such thing.
right?
Yeah, it's either
You're popping or you're not.
Yeah, you with a big agency or you're not. You know, here, you know, everyone's trying to go get it.
Yeah.
And there's so much talent, so you really gotta bring your A game, not just, you know, with your records, but also how you promote yourself and brand yourself, and it's beautiful. You know, because if you really want it, you'll succeed.
Okay. So 3 words to describe your music.
It's fucking lit.
That's 3 words right there.
Grams could listen to it. Well, actually, you know, I have a very diverse catalog. So.
That's what they all say. When they want to be sold in Walmart.
I got the.
Wait, you can get it from Walmart now. You know?
Now you see, I got the Walmart record. I got the, you know, this isn't your next Disney movie record, and then I got the I'm in the Trap House record.
Okay.
So you know, there's a little bit for everyone.
So where is this influence from? Like, why are you so diverse?
Well, I've been around so many people and so many places in my whole life, you know, that I've just picked up a little something from everyone, and in the music, I'm able to express it in my own flavor, in my own voice. You know, so sometimes I want to make a great R&B ballad or a dope pop record that I know that my little cousins could listen to, my parents, my moms could listen to and be happy, and then I got shit that my trap boys could really bump and be happy as well. So it's all about vibes and what I feel like creating, especially when you have 24-hour access to where to record and create.
What you do?
Yeah, you just do anything.
Yeah.
You know, that's what
Possibilities
Power
are
and
endless.
technology.
Facts, you know, garage. I'm just like, actually, I'm not playing. I'm being dead honest, but yeah, it's all love. It's all love.
So as far as you got a project out now, project you're working on, what situation with that?
I've never actually dropped a project, but this was going to be announced next week when my first single off it
So
drops.
we getting exclusive.
Yeah,
right
you
now.
are getting the exclusive.
You
My
got my
dad-
camera. Make sure you're not just watching us through that lens, man. You got to
On the 4K, you feel? But, I have my
Thanks to a shameless plug. That's an expensive camera, buddy.
and it's not refurbished. It's not a big deal.
See, that was a shot at the Asian guy.
JK.
For those of you who didn't catch that, like,
He can say that. He can say that though.
Yo, what you say there, man? Yeah.
Nah, I got my debut LP dropping in July or around that time, and got some very special music. Thank you. Have some very special music on there and very special guest artists on there. So
who you got up here on there besides yourself?
Well, you know, I'm gonna keep some of them a surprise, but you know, I have the big homie Chevy Woods on there.
Nice.
You know, I got Rich the Kid on there, and the first single actually, this is the first time I'm saying this publicly. Ochi Mako and my hometown representative Wave Chappelle. You guys have them, but
Speaking of the Chevy Woods situation, you got a single with him doing well
Yeah.
on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
How did that whole collaboration come about?
well, I actually made the record in my basement
Okay.
at first, and I was like, it's dope, you know. It took like 20 minutes to cook up, and I waited out, and I was talking with a homie who's an A&R artist, going to a lot of artists, and he was like, yo, this is a great record. I think the feature could push it over the top. I said, it'll work. So he brought up some names, and I've been a big fan of Chevy since I was in like 8th grade. You know, I really fuck with what he's been doing. and he reached out to him and we worked it out. He really enjoyed the record, so not only did he jump on it and bless it, but he's been pushing it like crazy as well, and I appreciate it. So
It's doing really well, yeah.
yeah, so it was crazy. It was really crazy. Like when you listen to an artist when you're really young, and now you're growing up.
I'm like 12.
Listen.
Here we go.
Get a little grown.
This shit hair's coming in nicely.
It's crazy. I haven't shaved for like a month. Because you know, there's one shorty on the ground. It's like, I think you would look nice with some facial hair. So just wait.
Let me try. It's coming in. It's coming in nicely.
No, but nah, it's crazy when you listen to an artist, you know, from the jump, and then you get to bless records with them, where they're like, yo, like I really do mess with you, and it's like that's dope.
There's so many like different vessels and different like options when it comes to hip hop now, right? So where do you fit in? Like how did you get into this situation?
You know what's funny? I didn't see myself doing this 5 years ago. You know, I just turned 21. Like when I was like maybe 16, 17, I was like, music is mad dope. I'm mad fun. I'm gonna try it.
It's fun, you know.
I'm gonna try it, and I guess things clicked. And I just put my mind to it. Like I stopped going to school, started making songs at home. When my moms would go out, like, yeah, I'm in school, wasn't in school.
How was that perspective? Like, did your family ever find out?
You know, mom, you know.
You don't know that. My parents, that was that laugh.
Funny story, man.
It was crazy because, you know, I was living in South Korea from 7th grade to freshman year.
Wow.
And over there, I was like an academic, like,
You have no choice there.
yeah, because I didn't know Korean and I didn't know the culture.
So you moved there from living in America.
Yeah, it was hell. It was crazy. I couldn't appreciate it. I was so Americanized, you know.
So can you speak Korean now?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay,
you know,
okay.
like when I get tight, I'm a wild. I don't know. What did you say? I'm like, oh, nothing. So, but yeah, I went over there and like it was really hard for me because I was like, damn, like I can't click with people.
Yeah, that's a culture shock. Like, could you imagine right
the
now
culture shock.
taking somebody who's never. It's the same thing as bringing somebody here from Korea and everybody speaks another language. And, you know, like just imagine we dropped you off in Germany or whatever and like survive.
Oh,
you know
my God, it's gonna make it
That's crazy.
Nah, but it was a long story short. It was a dub. You know, I was just out there, not happy, just listening to mad music and trying to find myself. And then by the time I was going to come back, I listened to so much. It's not just American music, but Korean music, and I was like, wow, like, this really impacts my life. So when I go back to America and I'm going to high school, what am I going to do? Maybe I could really do this. You know? And the first year, I was just backing out, and then I started making music and just throwing it out there, like 3 songs a week.
So what was your biggest influence as far as artists, the most influential artist or song that made you say, you know what, I'm going to do this? Like
Ted Park 2018. I'm just playing.
I was like, wait.
No, Ye. Probably Kanye.
Kanye?
You know, because he's the only hip-hop artist to me. There's great artists every genre, but he's the only artist that every single project, his sound consistently evolves.
As far as you and music, that's, you know, clearly you want to be the greatest Ted Park.
Yeah, because, you know, a lot of artists try to compare themselves to someone else. Like, we all have our idols and our inspirations. But for me, as long as when I'm done, people can appreciate what I did and what I brought to the table and say that I just did my thing and had fun with it, I'll be cool. And I get some checks too, you know?
I mean, hopefully.
That's the end goal.
Hopefully.
To make some money.
I discovered you in such like a random way, like I was telling you earlier. So I watched him. I literally walked in, already faded. Walked into some random like Brooklyn, just in a hole in the wall like situation, and he was performing and everyone was tripped out, chilling. It was a pretty cool situation.
And you like it's like an episode of
Shout out to Shice Bubs,
like,
yeah. I was
on?
just like, wow, he's really interesting. Like, you know.
Funny thing is, we found out I was asked to perform by my boy D Stunner about 45 minutes before that show.
Prior to that, right?
So we just
that
pulled
type of
up.
situation.
Yeah, we pulled up. 5 minutes gone by. Where's my bro Ted Park? Oh, okay. Jump on the stage, got it cracking. You know.
That's how you do this, New York. You know, there's always something going on.
All the time.
It's very sporadic, but that's why I like it here. Cause
So,
you know.
you got any other shows lined up?
Yeah, I'm actually going home April 9th to push the first single up the project. I'm headlining with my boy Wave Chappelle. You know, and all the homies out there, Young Satori, you know, Cherbino, Trapo, Rayshawn. Like all the artists that are popping in Wisconsin right now, we're a good handful of them. We're gonna put on a great show and like we're gonna definitely sell that out. So really excited about that. After that, I'm gonna be putting out my full show schedule out in New York, but it's gonna be for the next couple months, like 2 shows a week. So anyone, there's no excuse not to come.
Fair enough. My friend's name's Cheyenne, and she's always like, yeah, Cheyenne, like Wisconsin. And I'm just like, what's in Wisconsin? Like, that's our inside joke. So what's in Wisconsin? Like, if I was to go there, what is there to see?
Cheese.
Wisconsin, a lot of people have this misconception that it's all country. It's actually, Madison is very interesting because it's a
That's where
college
you're
town.
from, Madison.
Yeah.
What's the scene like?
Yeah, it's a college town. Oh, just recently, the music scene started booming.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of artists now are getting placed on major blogs, doing major features. And it's a lot of artists my age and younger, so it's beautiful. Everyone's starting to really click and connect, and the community's great, and it's beautiful. Like just 2 years ago, there was absolutely no scene in Madison.
Mm-hmm.
But now, a lot of us are, we're finding our way, and it's dope. But out there, a lot of partying, a lot of beef, stupid Twitter shit, a lot of, but it's my hometown, so I love it.
So you came from Korea, and you moved back to the States, to Wisconsin. Were you living in Wisconsin prior to that?
Yeah, I was in Wisconsin, 1st grade through the beginning of 7th grade. Then we went to New York for 2 months before we flew out to Korea.
Oh, wow. And then I came back to Wisconsin.
Just me and my mom.
Oh, okay, okay.
The whole family's over there. So.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay. So we're about to get back in the mix with DJ Damage. It's Hala Maroc, Juno here. It's the Fix Show.
We got Ted Park in here.
Yeah.
Call us up, 347-721-3161. You got any questions for Ted Park? Damage over there doing damage like he do what he do. Fuck your calendar, it's June. Yes!
DJ Damage.
Shawty, told you, promise, I come back around.
Let's go hold it down. Let's go. DTM Radio. This is the Big Show.
Girl, I tell you twice. I wanna feel on your body. And I told you once. Girl, I tell you twice. I wanna feel on your body.
It sounds good with the paint on.
Shawty, told you, promise, I come back around. This my city, you ain't trust you, held it down. Shawty, told you, promise, I come back around. This my city, you ain't trust you.
Park in the building. That was the new singer right there.
Yup.
That was type fire, I ain't gonna lie. Who's that singing on the track?
Oh, just kidding, it's me.
That's not true, man. Cut it out, man. That was you singing for real?
Yeah, bro. The whole record is me except for Chevy's verse.
Nah, you really fucked me up with that one.
Oh, no, it's funny because everyone, people be hitting me on the gram, they hear my shit, and then they'll see me, they're like, yo, this kid's Asian. And
I didn't hear that, but that's the one I didn't hear.
Oh, word.
I was like, wait a minute. So you fucked
Yeah.
me up with that one. I said, this guy here, man.
Word.
Gotta get you another round of applause, man. Round of applause
Appreciate it.
for Ted Fox, man.
Gratitude.
So that's pretty much the sound you're going with for the entire project?
The project is very commercial, a lot of vocals,
Yeah.
but there's definitely some spitting on there, and there's some hitters, so it's very diverse. But there's a little bit of everything for everyone, but there's a lot of vocals, a lot of harmonies on there.
I'm impressed.
Thank you, I appreciate it. I
I'm
spent a
impressed.
long time on this, so I hope everyone enjoys
Yeah,
it.
we did 200 songs in 40 days. I'm so
Yeah,
glad.
we go hard with it. I mean, it's crazy because I'm not even. People think about those numbers like I exaggerate a little bit. Like, no, I'm dead serious.
You're Asian. I believe you're good with numbers.
Even if let's say I don't get all the layers because that takes time. I'm gonna get 5 basses, around 4 or 5 basses to a song, because I don't have a job. I don't do anything but this, so
This is your
I
job.
have no
So you made this
I have
your
no
job.
excuse. I might as well go
Respect
hard,
that.
and I'm trying to get it while I'm young, So.
So as far as your whole situation, you trying to stay independent, trying to go major. If you had your choice right now to do what you wanted to do musically, what would you do?
Well, whatever is gonna get me to that level, because right now I'm signed to a great indie label,
Nice.
and I'm really happy with my situation. I have a great team, everything's handled, but we all agree. If the right situation comes along, there definitely have been offers for the past 2 years.
Okay,
But
okay.
when the ideal situation comes along, you know, we'll definitely take it. But as of right now, I'm very happy.
I mean, we in an independent market where
Yeah, that's the thing. There's so many independent artists that have an indie label or some good backing, and they do really well. And I think that my music is good enough to, I'll be able to get to that spot. But you know, if someone comes along with the ideals home for me, then I'm definitely gonna take it.
I totally agree. I had something else on the backtrack. I was sitting there. That track was crazy. Well, I appreciate it. Like, I was say, as far as release date, you said April 9th. That's what you said.
No. Oh yeah, April 9th. Yeah, going home.
Yup,
Yup, gonna be home.
April 9th.
Mhm.
And you're not sure when you're gonna be performing in New York again.
No, we know. End of April. But
End of April.
yeah, we're
also
gonna give
follow-
up.
You're gonna go home first. Follow up with that.
Yeah, we're gonna go home, push the single after it drops, and then I'll be coming back and just going hard out here.
Okay. And that's when you're gonna be doing two shows a week.
Yeah, like, we're really not saying every show is gonna have a billion people, but you know, like just whether it's 500 fans or 50 fans, you know, I'm pretty sure I can captivate almost everyone in that room. You know, like so. For me, every show I do, whether it's large scale or smaller scale, I'm gonna make sure I leave with almost everyone that's in me.
Sound real confident, man. I like that. I ain't gonna lie. We got a thing up here where we. I fuck with it, man. Go get that single, man. I admire you for coming up here freestyling. You got me rapping. We all the way up, right there.
Your energy is
Yo,
there,
we all the way
man.
up. Shout out to Damage for mixing up the selection. Yo. Ted Park, B-O-I, not a Y. I fuck with him, man. This kid going places, man. Give them your handles again. Let them know where they get that single. That shit fire.
Twitter, Insta at Ted Park Boy, I not a Y, SoundCloud.com/TheRealTedPark, Google me, Ted Park, Facebook, Ted Park.
He's all the way up.
Ted Park, Ted Park.
Ted Park, everything.
Yo, remember y'all heard him on this Fit Show? Yo, I fuck with you. You going places, bro.
It's all love, I appreciate you.
Just don't forget us. When the shit starts skyrocketing, we gonna run down on you. I'm gonna keep the goons. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I thought I had goons, so I'm ready to holler on Saturday. So you know, Double, definitely if you want to come back, man, you want to welcome.
Absolutely, it's all love.
Your family now.
Yeah.
Welcome to New York, bro.
Thank you so much.
Shout out to
My name is wavy nigga straight up out the water. If she doesn't, I'ma call her. If she ain't with it, then the car swerve. The kid is the man, yeah. No leaning, no saying, yeah. Varsity posse, pull up to the gym and I came with the band, yeah. You heard about the motherfucking money. You couldn't get your man out the jam. You are not family, you just offended me, nigga. You know I'm the man. Make a grand appearance. I can still get down to business. Myself fucking style. I hope you know that show. I don't wanna run, I don't need your love. Me, I'm just trying to be mine. Now we been up. I heard they talking that talk, but why is he down for the ride? Only chicken for the function when she function. Put her legs up in the